my name is Sasha, and this is the game that we're working with currently. The game mechanic that I'm working on is called Switch. You can see the tile that I have selected here, this blue one, is the tile Switch. What it does is it's going to check all of its neighbor tiles for any wall tiles or any other obstacles, and switch them to floor tiles, so that the player can travel through. To give a quick demonstration of this, as you can see, the player can't make it through this wall no matter how much they try. But as soon as they step on this blue block, it opens up this passageway and allows them to get to the objective. It's a pretty simple little design. The way that I have it set up is on entered, it will check for whether it is a player or an interactable object, which is the cube that you saw on the board there, and it'll let you know that the door has currently been opened, which is here. And then it'll move on to this part here where it checks the values of all of the tiles that are referenced in the neighbors and find neighbors. It'll find that array, find all the values for it, and individually check through the 4 different values for up, down, left, and right, checking each one's new tile type. And if that new tile type is equal to tile wall, it will update that to tile floor and run the update tile type, letting you know which one, whether 1, 2, 3, or 4, of the different tiles that it would update. If any of them fail, it lets you know that that failed, and it moves on to the next one. This way you can get all 4 to run together. Either way, whether it succeeds or fails, it runs to the next one. I could have done this in a loop, but I was having a lot of issues making this work, trying to implement the update tile type, actually. I found out that the target here has to specifically be the target of the element, which is what I was working with, but the tile type, I was setting the tile type to tile floor on self instead of on the item that I wanted to change. So to give an idea real quick, what I mean by that is when I was setting new tile type, it would pop up like this, and you'll notice this does not have the target option on here. So this is automatically targeting self and not targeting the tile that I want to change. So it wasn't doing anything. It was just changing the current tile to the tile that it already was, because it wouldn't change the tile to tile floor that I was on, because the player counts as an obstruction to that. And if there's an obstruction, if you look here in the update tile type, where's it at? Is there a interactable actor that is currently blocking this tile from being a different tile? If it is, then it's going to try and destroy that actor, but it can't destroy the player character. So this just stops working. So it doesn't update anything, it counts it as a null thing, and it moves on. The way to fix that, I found, was to come off of the find node here and update tile type from there, and that has the target attached to it. Or not update tile type, to set new tile type, and that has the target, and then you can change it. Okay, I want this to be a message tile or what have you, and you can change that to be whatever you want it to be. And yeah, thank you very much. This, like I said, this took a lot longer than I thought it would. I was racking my brain a lot longer than I thought to try and figure out how to get this section right here working. The update new tile type with the new, setting the new tile type to floor. It was a lot of fun figuring it all out, but it was very frustrating figuring out how to implement that. But now that it's done, it's like a light went off, and I was like, oh, this is actually really simple, and I'm surprised I didn't see it sooner. Thank you very much for listening to me go on and rant about my lovely mechanic. Hope you like what you see.